North Carolina Senator Josh Stein represents Wade County now. He hopes to represent North Carolina as our next Attorney General. Thank you, sir, for coming on.
Thank you, Kelly.
Why do you want to be Attorney General? You've spent a lot of time in the Senate, and you're pretty high ranking there.
Well, before I served in the state Senate, I was a senior deputy attorney general for 8 years. So I know the job of attorney general, and I know that I can do the job. I'm looking forward to it. It is a wonderful way to help protect people across the state. You can protect people from violent crime and reduce repeat crime. You can protect seniors and consumers from corporations that break the law. And you can protect the taxpayer by stamping out Medicaid fraud. When I was in the AG's office, I headed the Consumer Protection Division. And so I took on predatory lenders, identity thieves, sexual predators who use social networking sites to prey on kids. I've seen the power of this office to make people's lives better, and that's what I want to do as Attorney General. As
an Attorney General, it's a very high position in the state. How does it work with local sheriffs and police, or does it? It's a confusing position for most people.
You know, one thing that's changed is the legislature, in a move that I thought was a bad idea, took the SBI away from the Independent Department of Justice and put it in the governor's administration. I thought that was a bad move, but it's happened, so it's done. So there is less investigating of crime today in the AG's office than there was 3 years ago and for the previous 75 years. The State Crime Lab is part of the Department of Justice, and so that's one way that the Attorney General works with law enforcement investigating crimes. The AG is also responsible for handling all criminal appeals in the state. So a district attorney will prosecute somebody and get a conviction, that person will go to jail. All appeals from that point on are handled by the Attorney General's office. And so the AG has a really important role to play in keeping our community safe, and that's something I really look forward to doing.
We're going to see this in the gubernatorial race, probably ad nauseum, about attorney generals who can pick and choose what they want to prosecute and what they don't want to prosecute.
Yeah.
This issue will not pertain to you necessarily because it's already happened, but in issues like same-sex marriage, where you see attorney generals of other states either jumping into the lawsuit or not, how much discretion does an attorney general have about following what the legislature passes and wants him or her to enforce?
Not much at all. I mean,
Okay.
the job of Attorney General is very different from the job of a legislator. So I'm in the state Senate, and when the legislature puts forward a bill, I stand up and say, I think this is a good idea or a bad idea, and then I vote accordingly. The job of the AG is different. The job of the Attorney General is to defend the state. And it's to represent the people in matters where they can initiate litigation, like taking on a predatory lender that's taking advantage of North Carolinians. But if the state gets sued, then the AG defends the state. And so that's what I will do. And that's the job of a lawyer, to represent their client and do the best they can for the taxpayer. And that's what I'll do.
If you get elected, do you see yourself being a high-profile attorney general? Because some really excel in that public sphere. I think of New York.
Yeah.
I think of Elliot Spitzer, pre all the problems he had. Very high-profile and effective, quite frankly. Or do you see yourself more as the bureaucrat, the person who keeps the gears of justice running in the state?
I see myself as doing a conscientious job on behalf of the people. I want to help people make the best lives for themselves as they can here in North Carolina. And I will do it in whatever way I can do most effectively. I am not looking to score cheap political points. I think that's not healthy. The office shouldn't be, certainly shouldn't be a partisan office.
Okay, 2-minute warning, 2-minute warning.
It shouldn't be a partisan office, and I think that to do the job well, you need to just be conscientious and not try to make it something political when it really shouldn't be.
Josh Stein, current state senator, hopes to be Attorney General from the Democratic Party. Good luck on the campaign trail, sir. I wish every Republican, Democrat, Libertarian willing to do that job on the campaign trail. Good luck, safe travels, sir.
Thank you, Kel.
I appreciate it.